Hello, everybody. This is the post-skill show. My name is Roy Bellamy, David Dwork of the Hockey News. We are here from the Raptors practice facility, a.k.a. the media workroom for the NHL All-Star weekend. We just did the skills competition tonight. And
Oh, we didn't do it.
well, we didn't
watched
do it. No, we watched it.
Yeah.
If we actually did it, we would fall flat on our
I
ass.
don't know, it may have been more, I don't want to say more entertaining because this year was better than last year, but maybe, a little bit more interesting. I don't know.
Took the words right out of my mouth. This year's version was most definitely better than last year's version.
Yes, low bar,
Yeah, very, very, very low
definitely
bar.
improved on a lot of things.
I don't believe that the skills competition should be 3 hours, but still better than last season.
Right.
So let's go over the stakes of this event tonight. There was money involved.
There's a lot of money involved. The winner take one winner. So there are 12 skaters that participated. One winner got $1 million. And then of the 8 goalies who participated, whichever one of them made the most saves got a cool $100K. So there was a bit of green on the line tonight.
Yeah, and it all started with the fastest skater, Connor McDavid. He edged out.
I was surprised it was that close. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the first time he's won this event, by the way. So kudos to him.
Almost the upset.
Yeah. One-timers, which was a new one, one of the new events, Nathan McKinnon actually won. There was a bit of a confusion by the league.
A little scoring confusion.
Yeah, a little scoring
Well,
confusion.
because the way that the accuracy one-timers worked, which I thought was really cool, was they had the net divided into scoring quadrants. So wherever the puck went, you got either 2 points or 3 points or 4 points if you roofed it. So I thought that was a really cool element, and a little confusion on the points. But again, one of the new things they did, I liked it a lot.
In the passing challenge, Elias Pettersson won that one. That may have been the worst of the new events in this.
That was
one.
rough. It was these lighted, things that they were supposed to hit 3 different sizes for 3 different point totals. Some players were missing them completely. They were making it look really hard. Some guys were basically not even trying, and we'll get to that soon. But
Jesus.
that was an event that I think was maybe a swing and a miss. They could vamp it up, maybe make it a little bit better.
Back into one of the old school events, the hardest shot, Kel McCarr blistered a slap shot at 102 miles per hour, 102.56 miles per hour. Again, that edged out JT Miller, who had 102.34 miles per hour.
Scary.
That is scary. I don't want to be a goaltender to face that one. That's bad. And
No, thank you.
as a goaltender, that was scary.
It's best not to know a number when you face shots that hard.
That's all right.
But I do like the event. It's one of the OG events. The
Yeah.
hardest shot has been around forever. When we were a kid, we're thinking like Ali Afraidy and Al McInnes and those guys. So I
sticks.
love that. That's one thing that's just maintained all the years. It's been great, and they're sticking with it.
The stick handling contest, that's one of the new ones. Connor McDavid
Shocking.
took 25.7 seconds to complete that round. That was the fastest time.
That was
in
fine.
one.
Nothing special, but it wasn't a bad drill. That was okay.
Accuracy contest, that's one of the OG ones as
Yeah.
well. Connor McDavid won that one. It took him 9.15 seconds to finish that. Just edged out Austin Matthews. Leon Draisaitl took 46 seconds.
It's just cool when you see those foam targets explode on the ice. It's something that we all remember as kids, whether it was like watching Ray Bork or one of those guys just totally drill them. So I love that. They still have it. It still works. And again, you just add to it. But yeah, accuracy is fun.
One of the new events, I think this was the best one out of the new events. That was the one-on-one contest. That would be 5 pucks in the slot and as many pucks as you can from the blue line.
Under 60 seconds.
Under 60 seconds.
One-on-one.
William Nylander ended up with 9 points. The most saves was Alexander Georgiev of the Colorado Avalanche.
On Connor
McDavid.
He was just involved with everything as it should be. He's the best player in the world, and he showed it tonight. But yeah, the one-on-one thing was really cool. It reminded me of some of the rapid-fire things that they used to do in the 90s before they got really worried about goalies getting hurt and moved away from that. I'm glad that they're getting back towards it and letting these guys show off their athleticism. It was really cool watching the goalies make these crazy athletic saves and then have to go right back at it. I agree with Roy. That was a great event, and it involved everybody. And it was nice to see Panthers goalie Sergei Bobrovsky almost take it home. He finished tied with Jake Ottinger in second place, making 8 saves. But yeah, Georgiev, I think it was more a speed thing. I think Crosby was going so fast. He got so many shots off that Georgiev just had more volume to work with.
$100,000 for Alexander Georgiev on that one. And the final event was the obstacle course. Connor McDavid won that one, 40.6 seconds, I believe. It took him, and
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And Matthew Barzal took a minute 16. That wasn't great.
That was rough for a guy who started on such a high, almost winning the fastest skater, to finish the way Matthew Barzal did. I felt sorry for watching him out there. They were bringing him extra pucks because he was running out. Everybody's laughing. It's all in good fun, but yeah, it's a little rough to watch the end.
So Connor McDavid wins $1 million. It just seems interesting that he was the guy that helped redesign the skills competition. So maybe the edge went to him.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, he beat Cale Makar by 5 points in this one. So who did well in this competition, do you believe?
Certainly not Connor McDavid. No, I mean, obviously Connor McDavid, but other than that, I thought Austin Matthews showed really well. I thought JT Miller looked like he was having a lot of fun out there while he was out there. And I thought the goalies overall, to come in cold, no warm-up shots, and to deal with the best players in the world in a rapid succession like that, I thought the goalies did great as well. What do you think, Roy? Who did well for you?
I think Bob really did well, even though he didn't win, obviously. I mean, he went out there and he stood on his head. I think I was really rooting for him to win, but Ottinger ended up tying him, and then obviously Georgia won that competition, a 1-on-1. So
which was surprising because the first couple shots got right by him. Like McDavid looked like he was sniping. So, yeah, good effort.
Now, who did worse? And this is where I am going to try to hold my temper because Nikita Kucherov went out there, was a complete disaster, and it was a complete disaster because he did not. I almost dropped an F-bomb there. He did not care whatsoever. So why would you agree to this event and go out there and look like an ass?
That's a good question. I don't know really what the thought process was there because obviously they picked 12 guys because there were 12 of the most exciting, best NHL players to compete in the skills competition. And then to see a guy go out there and kind of, make light of it, to not take it seriously. I mean, I guess it was funny, and a lot of people thought it was, they were booing him, which people thought was funny and cool or whatever. But I don't know. There's so few players, and they're trying something new, and it's supposed to be this cool thing, and I didn't think that was the good look for it. But
yeah, well, he was in the passing competition. Overall, the passing competition, that wasn't great. They probably should change that one for next year. He was in the stick handling competition. He botched that one pretty badly.
Yeah.
It took him 44 seconds to complete that one, and then of course the accuracy competition, he actually did pretty well. I mean, he did better than his previous
low bar
events, but yeah, low bar. So Nikita Kucherov was a complete dud in that one. So he quickly got eliminated out of that one.
Leafs fans love him though.
Oh, he got booed out of the building.
Oh yeah, multiple times. It was rough.
All right, so that's the skills competition. Tomorrow is the All-Star game, and that's going to be in the afternoon. And we kind of previewed the game a little bit last night. So let's go over it again.
I'm just excited to see which teams actually show up. Just looking at these rosters right now, obviously we talked about it yesterday. Team Toronto, Team Matthews, whatever you want to call them. I think they're stacked. I think if their goalies hold up, they're going to run the table. But I mean, there's so many good players. Obviously, we want to watch Team White, see how our Panthers do. Just looking across, I mean, there's the Vancouver team. How well is that going to work out?
Yeah.
But what are you excited to see tomorrow?
I'm really hoping that the White team and our boys, Sam Reinhart and Sergei Bobrovsky, do well.
You're not going to be rooting for Team McKinnon with Crosby?
Why? Why would you do that to me? And I am going to drop the F-bomb. That's the team. So, yeah, no. Not at all.
It was nice that when Crosby came onto the ice after he wasn't here yesterday, when he did come out tonight, Roy joined the fans and giving him a nice standing, I wouldn't call it a standing ovation, but Roy did acknowledge him coming on the ice.
I mean, why would you say that?
Well, I didn't say it was a positive or a negative response. I didn't give anything away.
Yeah, of course.
This wasn't last year at the All-Star game.
I swear, I think he's contractually obligated to be here.
Yeah, well, tell that to Alex Ovechkin.
That's an excellent point. All right, so that is the skills competition. That's the post-skills competition show. We will do a post-game show for the All-Star game tomorrow.
We will.
And that should be fun. So for all of us here in Toronto, I say all of us, it's just me, Dave, and Rose. David Dwork, Roy Bellamy. We'll see you tomorrow.